Hey, my name is Mathew Young, and I am a third-year student at Fulfill the Call School of Ministry here at the Church at Chapel Hill. And I had the privilege this summer to intern at a church in Athens, Georgia, Athens First Assembly of God. And I want to share a testimony of one of the things that God taught me while I was there. One week, I was trying to get money together to have gas because I wasn't getting paid at this internship, and I had $17. And so I was trying to figure out in my mind, do I put more in my gas tank and give less in my tithe? And then God quickly spoke to me and said, listen, that's not even the full tithe, because the full tithe is 10%. So I decided that I'd put $7 in my tank, I'd give my tithe and a few extra dollars in the offering. And that was on a Saturday night. So on Sunday, I went and gave my tithe and offering, and I was able to get some work after church that day to make about $100. And so after work, we all went out to eat. And somebody offered to fill up my gas tank, which was a huge relief to me. And so they also offered me some extra work that next coming week, and I asked the pastor of the church, and he said that would be okay. So for 3 days that next week, I was going to work at an apartment complex. So after we were done eating, I went with this person to fill up my gas tank, and they offered to fill up my gas tank for the rest of the time that I was staying in Athens, which is huge for me. So the next day I showed up on Monday, and the person that had given me the work pulled me aside and handed me an envelope and said that they just felt that they needed to give this to me. And so I went to my car and I opened the envelope, and there was $300 inside, which was huge for me, and I was absolutely blown away thanking God. And then over the course of that week, I was able to make $175. And so at the end of the week, I was just sitting back, and then God brought that back to me. That time that I was standing at the gas pump with $17, contemplating whether to give him the tithe and or not, and to keep the money for myself. And I know mine was only $17, but the principle works for you no matter how much money you need or how much money you're making, is put God first, because He is faithful.